and finds this ability to kind of bring back his greatest joy. But then as we see the story unfold, it does this sort of this roller coaster of emotions. I think for me, the first time I read the script was this idea of Nicolás's arc being so counter-intuitive to what we know a leading sort of man or character is. He starts in the depths, really sort of low in life, and finds this ability to kind of bring back his greatest joy. But then as we see the story unfold, it does this sort of this roller coaster of emotions. And so for me, that's kind of what I loved trying to experience as an actor, to bring out kind of every spectrum of emotion. So that was definitely something that stood out. Nacho's a hoot. It is a fun day on set whenever he's present, which is obviously it's every day. But he's such a collaborator, and having a story that he wrote that's kind of based on his personal experiences, one can be very protective over that, and that was the last thing that he was about it. He wanted our opinion. He wanted for us to be sort of a part of this conversation. And so he brought us into his world, and it was such an amazing experience. Beatrice is fantastic as an actress, and what she brought to Daniela was so heartwarming, and so real, and so joyful and sad in the right places. But she has this kind of on-screen exuberance, which only she can bring to that character. So creating the chemistry, it was there from the beginning. We didn't have to work on it at all. We both knew the assignment. We both got along so well. And we were filming in one of the greatest cities in the world, Madrid. So it was a great combination. There was a scene where it's one long sort of take where Nicolás doesn't really know if he's dreaming or if he's in reality, and he goes through kind of the loss of his girlfriend again for a second time, and it feels so real to him, and so it's the despair and the childhood kind of sadness that brings out of him. Was one of the most challenging, but one of the most fulfilling days on set for me, for sure. Yeah, there's a number of things that sort of stand out. One, like my personal taste. Like I love kind of sci-fi. I love adventure, world building. But there's also an artistic sort of perspective of pushing myself as an actor, taking me to the different emotions that a character can have, and hopefully being able to experience as many as possible within this like a one film. So having this complete kind of journey, and that was one of the things that stood out for Nicolás, this character in Daniela Forever, was that he had such this amazing emotional sort of journey. But yeah, there's many, like I just love making films and telling stories. Now, I mean, after the release of Daniel, I go onto a film here in London for Amazon, a nice sort of a light-hearted comedy with fantastic cast, amazing director. I think the news will release in the next couple of days. So,
if you like to support or continue to support Jana on Camera, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share the videos.